I'm going to be talking about the LEGO Star Wars sets that are going to be retiring this year, like the Republic gunship or the AT-AT. Also stay tuned for one of the biggest giveaways I'm going to be having, which is the UCS Republic gunship.
Today we're going to be talking about the LEGO Star Wars sets that are going to be retiring in 2023. Now there's been a couple of videos on this, but some of them have been changed up, and we actually have the sets that are actually going to be retired in 2023. So to start off, we have 40615, the Tusken Raider. This is 152 pieces. This is basically a brick head. This was okay. It wasn't really too bad. Most of the brick heads are usually okay. Honestly, I don't see them really skyrocketing in the future, but if it's something you want to have, just go pick it up. Now, our next one is 75288, is the AT-AT, or the AT-AT. This has a 1,267 pieces, and it comes with 5 minifigures, 2 snowtroopers, and you got the 2 pilots, and you got Luke Skywalker, and you got the guy who's in charge of those 2 pilots on the AT-AT. Now, this set, honestly, most people are probably upset that this set's leaving, but at the same time, of course, LEGO will probably make another AT-AT, just because how it goes. Like, every time they throw out a new AT-AT, they get their money's worth out of it in the end, and they just keep doing it over and over. It's just a repetitive cycle that never ends with the AT-AT. Now, another set that is going to be retiring is 75290 Mos Eisley Cantina. It sucks to see this set go. The 18 plus set, honestly, it's one of the best sets that they've ever made, and it comes with so many cool minifigures, like with Greedo, Han Solo, Chewbacca, Ben Kenobi, the Cantina Band, the 2 guys who are trying to kill Luke Skywalker, C-3PO, R2-D2, and a lot more. Honestly, this is a really good set. It comes with so many unique minifigures, very specific minifigures, stuff I would definitely want to pick up before it ends, so make sure you all do that. Now, our next set is 75292, the Razor Crest. Now, this is 1,023 pieces, and the reason why I think that LEGO's never going to make another Razor Crest is because of the Mandalorian show, and this is spoiler warning, since the Razor Crest did get blown up, and I don't see Mando ever making the Razor Crest ever again, then the problem is that since the Razor Crest won't be shown in any other episodes or movies unless they go back to his past on how he got it, then the Razor Crest is probably not going to be a set ever again. And the minifigures in the Razor Crest are pretty good, with Grogu, IG-11, the Mandalorian, Scout Trooper, and the other dude. They're very good minifigures, but it's just seeing the set come back, it's just very rare. So definitely pick it up if you want a Razor Crest. Now, our next set is 75300 Imperial TIE Fighter. It goes for 432 pieces. This was an okay set. It came with 1 unique minifigure, and then the 2 were pretty awesome too, the Stormtrooper and the pilot. But the droid was really cool in the set. Now, the reason why I think that the Imperial TIE Fighter didn't do so well just because, I mean, it was just a basic Imperial TIE Fighter. It's not really too much you could have done with it, and if you wanted to, you could turn it into alternate builds, but at the same time, who would really want to go pick up an Imperial TIE Fighter unless you're trying to expand your collection? Now, the next set is 75301, Luke Skywalker's X-Wing Fighter. This has 474 pieces. The Luke Skywalker X-Wing Fighter was okay. It wasn't like something that was very amazing. Just recently, we got a UCS X-Wing, and that was really cool, but with this one, it's just not as good as the other sets. It's an okay set, and it came with some good minifigures. Princess Leia, Luke Skywalker, and the guy with the white hair. Yeah, I don't know his name, but that dude is... Him and Princess Leia were very unique minifigures, and that is... If you really want to pick up the set, you could get those 2 minifigures, but overall, the set wasn't as good as I thought it would be. Now, the next set is 75309, Republic Gunship. This is 3,292 pieces, came with 2 unique minifigures. Came with Mace Windu and the non-pilot guy, which we should have gotten a pilot with this, but it's okay. The Republic Gunship, UCS, it sucks to see this go, but honestly, it had its time on the shelf. It kind of, I think, lasted for like 2 or 3 years, but overall, the Republic Gunship is one of the best sets, and it sucks to see it go, but if you guys want to hurry up and buy this thing, or if you want to enter into my giveaways, I'm hosting a giveaway for the Republic Gunship, so make sure you join into my giveaways in order to win a Republic Gunship for free, because I know for a fact no one wants to be paying $400 for a UCS Republic Gunship. But going back to what I was saying, yeah, it sucks to see the UCS Republic Gunship go. Hopefully, in the mid-future, that LEGO makes another Republic Gunship, which we have heard rumors, but we'll see what they do with that. Now, our next one is 75312 Boba Fett Starship. This goes for 593 pieces. Now, this set wasn't really good at all. The minifigures were just not there. Like, the Boba Fett was not there, and so was the Mandalorian. And it sucks to see that they called the Boba Fett Starship and not Slave 1. And you know deep down, if you already had a Slave One in the past, then why would you go buy a Boba Fett Starship with the new minifigure? New Boba Fett minifigure, new Mandalorian minifigure. It's just the set wasn't worth what they were trying to, it wasn't worth the amount of money they're asking. $50 seemed like it was a lot of money just for something so small. So, the next set was 75317, the Mandalorian and the Child. Now, the brickheads were all honestly good for once in my life, I actually picked up brickheads, and it's because, like, the Mandalorian and the Child were just such a big thing, and honestly, I think the Mandalorian is going to be a big thing for a while. So, definitely, that's a set I would definitely pick up. 295 pieces, honestly, great builds. Something I would definitely pick up before it goes away. Now, our next set is 75318, the Child. This has 1,073 pieces, and oh man, the price count on this set makes sense, but I don't know, I feel like they were overdoing it a little bit. The Child was an okay set. It was just like any other set. You would pick up like the Yoda or the R2-D2. It's not as crazy as all the other sets if you're just trying to pick up minifigures, but this set, it was okay if you really just wanted the Child. Now our next one is 75320, the Snowtrooper Battle Pack. This is a great way to build up your Snowtrooper Snowtrooper army inside the UCS AT-AT. Now that would be an awesome way to build that army up. It comes with 105 pieces. Honestly, this is if you really need a Snowtrooper Battle Pack army, but you better hurry because it's going to end at the end of the year. Now our next one is 75322 Hoth AT-ST. This has 586 pieces. Now the reason why I think this is going to increase up in value is mostly because of the Chewbacca. He has those white specks on his body, which makes it more and more realistic, and honestly, that is a very unique specific minifigure that we have not gotten throughout any other set. So I think just because of him, the set's going to skyrocket. Now another set that's going to skyrocket is 75324 Dark Trooper Attack, which is 166 pieces. This set's going to skyrocket just because of the... this set's going to increase mostly just because of the Dark Troopers. It was honestly, the Dark Troopers look very, very cool, very nice, and they're definitely really rare. So I think once the set goes away, people are going to try to buy them again just because of the Mandalorian show, just because of how awesome that show is. But the $35 seems pretty steep. Like, you would think it would be a little bit lower because it only came with like 4 minifigures, and that's the same amount of minifigures you get from a Snowtrooper Battle Pack. But I can see why it's a little bit more, but it shouldn't be that more just because of like 50 more pieces added to the count. Like, a Snowtrooper Battle Pack is $20 and a Dark Trooper Tech is $35, so why would you just add 15 more dollars to that? It makes no sense. But our next one is 75326 Boba Fett Throne Room. Now this has 732 pieces. This set was terrible, the worst set I've ever seen that LEGO's ever made. Honestly, there was a lot of hype for the set, thinking it was gonna be really good and that it was gonna get a Rancor pit. Nope, it did not. And the set didn't really come with any cool features. But the minifigures were awesome in this set. Definitely minifigures I'd pick up if you just want the set for the minifigures. So yeah, definitely go pick that up because those minifigures are definitely going to be rare. It's probably what's going to keep the set going for a while, but who knows. Now our next one is 75329 Death Star Trench Run Diorama. Came with 665 pieces. The set wasn't as good as I would hope it would be. Honestly, I honestly knew from deep down that the set was going to do bad just because of the little ships on the sky and it being a diorama piece. I knew it wasn't going to do too well because it didn't have any minifigures in it, so that's why that set wasn't as good, and it makes sense too. $70. Oof, I don't know about that. But our next one is 75330 Dagobah Jedi Train Diorama. This came for this was $90, but it had 1,000 pieces, and it had honestly 2 really unique minifigures. Luke Skywalker with his eyes closed and an R2-D2 print, which was just amazing. Honestly, something that I would definitely pick up. Now, another one is 75332 AT-ST. This 4+ set was just, it's terrible, you know, because, like, why would you make 4+ sets $35? It makes no sense. Like, kids aren't going to get $35 from their parents and be able to pay for an AT-ST set. But this came with 87 pieces, 3 minifigures, an Ewok, Scout Trooper, and the pilot for the AT-ST, but overall I just don't see 4+ sets doing as well as we think they will unless they have really cool minifigures, just because it's like, who would pay $35 for a 4+ set? Now our next one is 75342 the Republic Fighter Tank. Now the reason why I think this set is honestly one of the best sets throughout this entire list next to the UCS Republic gunship is just because of the minifigure count. Like, they have some really cool minifigures, and since the clone troopers are what is like really needed right now, and since people are just trying to just buy as many as they can because those are going to skyrocket in value over time, this is what makes this set very rare and valuable. It's just because of those 187 Legion Clone Troopers, and also because of the Mace Windu print, but mostly it's just because of the 187 Legion Clone Troopers. So just because of that, this set is definitely going to skyrocket in value, especially when it goes away. It's going to skyrocket even more, and since the Clone Troopers are worth a lot of money on eBay, just imagine how much they're going to be worth when the set goes away. Now our next one is 75343 Dark Trooper Helmet. This has 693 pieces. This wasn't really anything special. We've got so many helmets in the past, and honestly, I don't think this helmet would do even. This helmet wouldn't be worth anything once it goes away. Honestly, at this point, it would just be like a fan-based thing if someone just really wanted a Dark Trooper helmet. But yeah, this set wasn't really as good as I hoped it would be. Now, our next one is 75344 Boba Fett Starship Microfighter, which was just 85 pieces. Now, the good thing about the set is that it came with a Boba Fett minifigure, and this is if someone really wants a Boba Fett minifigure and cannot pay for it. Now, talking about those 4+ kids, if you can't afford the ATST, well, guess what you can afford? You can afford the Boba Fett Starship Microfighter for $10, which still seems pretty steep, but guess what? You get a Boba Fett minifigure and a Small Slave 1. But overall, those are the sets for 2023. It may change over time. I had a few sets that were changing, and people were saying that, oh, the Justifier was going to be going away, or the Obi-Wan Kenobi Starfighter would be going away, or BD-1, or Inquisitor Transport Slave. Nope, apparently those sets are staying for another year just because of how good they went. Yeah, they had some really good minifigures, and apparently LEGO's hoping that those sets will last a little bit longer than they had to, even though a lot of those sets were just overpriced. But that is it for this video. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget to enter my giveaway, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.